Bury him in the H, Zach.
Do something with that fool. I don't know, man.
I posted on Facebook that Lance was trash, and many people didn't agree. But there was a lot of fans that agreed and a lot of fans that disagreed, saying that we need to be patient with him. We need to give him more chances. We need to let him come back after his 2 to 3 year injury time frame. And
yeah, I don't know how many. It's not even a sample size at this point. Like, what is he at 10 starts?
Yeah.
If you don't know by now that he's probably not the answer to needing more starters, and either you're blindly retarded or just retarded. Like, but something's going on with your thought process, or maybe you just don't know baseball.
Yeah. After today's game of 3 innings, he's at 6.48 ERA with 10 games, 1.66 WHIP with a 2-3. Like, I'm just gonna say that's
it's just he's just not pro level. Like he doesn't consistently have it to be in the position he's in as a starter on a really good contending team. Like, that's the thing. If we sucked, who cares? You can pitch all day long. But we're a for real contender. Like, we're legit can win it all. And I can't risk you going to another World Series and giving up 5-1 home runs. Like, I'm not doing that shit, bro. I really ain't. Like, I'm over the 2017 shit. I don't want to hear that about it. I don't want to hear about that again.
Like, my biggest argument with the fans that are like, oh, without him, you wouldn't have rings. Okay. Agreed with that 2017 one. But what is the point? You're okay with, we got rid of Bregman, we got rid of Springer, we got rid of Correa, we got rid of Verlander, we got rid of Tucker.
Keuchel, we let Cole walk, we let everybody go.
We let all these people go, and we're okay with it. But this one guy here that's actually not doing anything, we're holding on to him for what?
Because that's the one guy we gave a bad contract to.
Yes. No, yeah. I mean, we owe him what, $17 million this year, $17 million next year, and then it's finally over. But
I mean, they might have to bite the bullet on there. Dana made every indication earlier that he's willing to go get another starter. If Arrighetti comes back, he immediately jumps ahead of everybody not named Brown and Fromber, in my opinion.
Yeah.
From a talent level. If you popped up the stats of every other starter not named Arrighetti, Brown, or Fromber, I guarantee you that the average person would not be able to decipher who's who. And that's the bad thing, because for the way that people are cutting for Lance, he should be able to say, like, his number should stick out above the Gustos and the Walkers and those guys. You know what I'm saying?
So Gusto right now has a 4.46 ERA. Gordon has a 4.76 ERA, and Walter has a 3.98 ERA.
In my personal opinion, Walter pitched better than the rest of them.
Yeah.
I've been pleased with Colton Gordon, even though he's had a real bad game. But none of those three have pitched worse than Lance for those 10 starts. I don't give a fuck what people say. Yeah. It visually looks bad to watch Lance pitch.
He has like no command of his pitches at times. He makes boneheaded plays, like he's like irritable, trying to make too much to make up for what he did.
I feel like it's the other way. I feel like you have that Jalen Green nonchalant, this is what I made you love, take it. Like, you don't have a choice but to, because the only pitch you have command of is your curveball, which is your bread and butter. But it's your put away pitch. If everything else ain't working, you can't keep throwing curveballs there all fucking day, especially when your catcher can't catch them. So that's why you got 84 pitches through 3 innings. And then it seems like you're doing nothing to change it, because when you suck, it's that way all the time. When the Phillies rocked you, it was the same bullshit. When the Cubs rocked you, it was the same bullshit. You had that game in LA where the Astros in as a whole played well, and you're getting more credit for it than you should, in my opinion, meaning Lance. But you come back at 3 of the 4 starts, bro, you're an ass. It was bad. It was bad.
Yeah. I mean, it was like there was hope with all the injuries, but you look at the guys coming back and you're moving more and more down this totem pole. When Javier comes back, when Garcia comes back, like you said, Spencer comes back, like
I promise you, bro, to me, it's not that big of a deal because he don't make a playoff roster, in my opinion. Yeah. Not as a starter. Like if you go into the playoffs with a 4-man rotation and one of those names is Lance McCullers, we fucked up somewhere. Like we went way left. We went way left in that situation. So I have a feeling that they're going to go get a starter. So Dana's like, I hope he don't lose us enough games between now and the time that we could really grab the reins of the rotation.
Yeah. I mean, the comment that you said that Dana pointed out that a starter pitcher, like
good. So he emphasized a good starter, which means you're willing to give some shit up for a good starter. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like you know Spencer's coming back. We don't know what he's gonna give you. We've said that before, but we know whatever it is better than what we've been seeing out of Lance.
You realize what the problem with this whole Lance McCullers situation is, right? It's not the contract. That's obvious. The problem is that the people who insist on defending Lance McCullers have yet to been able to do it on the basis of statistics and baseball.
Yeah.
It's all fucking lovey-dovey. He's a daddy, husband, wife, bullshit, barista. Like, I don't give a fuck about that, bro. Like, you suck. I'm not going to lose baseball games because of what you did 8 years ago. Fuck that, dog. Like, the people who want to defend him are so irrational.
Yeah. And they come at like us as people that are like, dang, he sucks. And they're like, oh, you're just overreacting. No, it's been 10 games.
Yes.
I've had to watch this a lot. And there's not one game where he's come in and I'm like, oh man, Lance is pitching. All right, cool. We got this. It's always the same. Man, do I need to start drinking again? Like, do I need a beer? Like
that's what they treat him like, bro. It's like, oh, give him a break. He only pitched 10 games. He come off injury for 2 years. He been hurt. Cut him a break. Be compassionate. I was like, he's not a fucking junkie, bro. He's not trying to get off heroin. He's trying to fucking throw a fastball, and he can't do it. Yeah. It's not. It's just. I put to you like this: if anybody else, if the Gustos or Walkers or any of those fools were pitching the way Lance McCullers does, would they be on the team tomorrow?
No.
Bingo. What the fuck are we talking about, people?
Yeah.
The purpose of team sports is to build the best team you can. When there's obviously a weak link in the chain, you fucking fix it.
Yeah. They're just dragging him along at this point because they want him on the team. And it's like, no, get him out of there. Like, one of the best comments I saw was like, at this point, bite the bullet and let somebody else take his spot because it's wasted time on this guy.
That's what I'm saying. You're just trying to buy time until you either trade for somebody or pull one back up from the injured list, and you're hoping that you get control of a starting rotation here pretty soon. But until then, we just got to watch him. But that does not negate the fact that you have the conversation like, the first chance I get to throw you off this bus, your ass is gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So how do you feel? Like, there's a lot of fans saying move him to the bullpen now. Send him to AAA.
The team, the man, the experts, God himself has made it obviously clear that this dude cannot pitch out of the bullpen. You're too fragile. You can't pitch. You can't warm up a bunch of times.
Yeah.
He's like a fucking bazooka, bro. It's like, you get one shot at this. You know what I'm saying? You better hope it hits. So when you warm him up to start, you don't know what you're getting. But you definitely ain't finna warm him up 2 days in a row. Not that motherfucker. Not that arm.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna do anything, this is it. Look, since we're all talking stupid shit, let me do it. If we're gonna experiment with some shit, and why don't we send you to Sugarland and teach you how to play the outfield?
Yeah, at this point,
you were an athlete before you were a pitcher. Rick Ankiel used to play for the fucking Cardinals. He was a pitcher and an outfielder. He had one of the best fucking arms I ever seen. I only need you to throw the ball one time from out there. Gun this bitch to home plate and make a name for yourself. Because right now, throwing these curveballs ain't working for me, bro. It really isn't.
But you could try his coffee if you want, bro.
I don't drink coffee.
I just like, I can't defend him. From the eye test, the stats, everything. It's like, at this point, if you want him on the team, you're just, like you said, you're holding on to old emotions that you have. You're defending 2017 Lance. Which, if you wanted to have an argument about 2017 Lance, that's fine. That's 2017. That's years ago. 2025 Lance is not 2017 Lance.
Not even close. Yeah.
And so that's the thing. Like,
mind you, that was pre two elbow injuries and a Tommy John and shit. And his biggest asset to Houston in 2017 was out of the bullpen, long relief. It was not as a starter. Yeah. I think he started the game 7 we won, I think. But up to that point, he was doing a lot of bullpen relief. Like him and Charlie Morton fucked some shit up. But like you said, you're not the same person. You can't do that anymore. Too many miles on that elbow. Or let me rephrase that. Your tires are dry rotted because you sat too long.
Yeah. But bro, like, if it's God's plan for him never to play again.
Hey, as a man of faith, I agree with you. Yeah. Maybe that's what he's telling you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a strong indication that when you can't control your fastball, then that's God telling you, hey, bucko, we might be done here. Let's go peddle these coffee beans, boy. Leave them fucking curveballs to somebody else.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just like, I don't care to see you pitch anymore. I don't want to see what's like left, like what you can do. Like, I don't care if you have a good game the next game, because then I know the next game is more than likely going to be bad. Like, there's fans saying only pitch him on away games because he's better at away games. Don't pitch him at home. You can't mess your rotation up for one guy.
That's like that. What's that bullshit saying? Like, it's not cheap in another zip code or something.
Yeah.
Like, it's bullshit. You can't change. You replace the player.
Yeah.
Like you are a contending team. You strengthen your team. What replacing means, I don't know. I honestly don't know. It could be like, we just pay your dumb ass to sit there, and we might throw you in a game. Or like, if we're losing real bad in a playoff game, Lance, go ahead, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
get out.
I know it's not fair to you to go out there and take this L real bad, but you know what? You took a lot of money from us, so
yeah,
get out there.
Yeah,
but the fact that like I could rely on you to be a full-time starter on this team, I can't do it. Never again.
And that's what I asked. Like, I want to ask like Astro fans, like, if you, let's say, because you've said it already, let's say if he's in the top 4 for playoffs, and you're going into game 4, and Lance McCullers is starting, are you confident that he's going to go out there and help you win that game?
Bro, we fuck around and botched. I'm going to just take you back down memory lane to this Phillies series. We botched game 1 because Verlander started bad, but Kyle Tucker hit 2 home runs, and we lost that, right? We lost that. They came back and won it. Game 2, very strong win for Fromber, I believe it was. Game 3, we pitched a fucking no-hitter. We had momentum. Game 4, insert Lance, and shit went awry. It went real bad, real fast, and Dusty left him out there to hang. I just can't trust you, bro. For all the shit that people talk about Fromber, you could say that about this fool sometimes too. It's like he's not there for the moment.
Yeah. He's not there for anything at this point. Like,
no, because in 17 he pitched, he did exactly what we needed to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard to say you don't do a lot of shit if you keep referencing 17, because he was up for those moments. He pitched big innings. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But ever since then, it's like, it just ain't there, bro. Like, it ain't there. We should have never re-signed you. That's the God honest truth, is we fucked up in 2021 and gave you a deal that we shouldn't have.
So, what do you think, Zach? We dropping him, keeping him?
Oh, you're going to keep him because you're just not going to eat the money. But like I said, I just don't think that they're going to rely too much more on you.
Yeah. I was like,
I can say this is I'm okay with Arrighetti coming back being my third starter and keep these fools around, the Coltons and the
Gordon's
Gustos and that, and try to figure out if you could just burn those arms up, and while I'm trying to figure out if Christian Javier or Luis or somebody could get going. Because if you can insert those two and they could be just like 75, 80% of what they were, they don't want that problem.
You had them in with the Arrighetti. Lance, I don't need to see you anymore, dog.
I don't even think they would be a starter because you know what's funny is they would be on the team and everything that people were saying to do with Lance, be a platoon pitcher, like be the long relief backup if the starter fucks up. Those two guys are going to do it. You know why? Because those two guys can do it.
Yeah. 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 That's my biggest gripe also is like we're trying to save this guy from a baseball standpoint of how he's playing, and people want to save him. And you got 3 guys coming off of IL that are way better than him.
Luis Garcia is one of the most underrated pitchers of the golden era, I think.
Yeah.
We had that 18-inning game against Seattle. A lot of the credit should have went to Luis because that fool came in like the 12th inning and he pitched like 5 innings of no-hit baseball. Like he shut their shit down and people don't talk about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all the love you're showing fucking Lance, you should be looking at with optimism for people like Luis to come back because it's like, okay, fuck, Lance ain't gonna do that, but this guy might. That's how I feel. Like
that's kind of where I'm at. Like, why doesn't Lance why doesn't like Javier and Garcia get that same love?
Bro, I never say nothing bad about Javier. He's my favorite pitcher on this team. Yeah. I told you, if everybody's healthy and at full strength, he's the most untouchable pitcher we have.
Yeah. Like, I'm just to the point now where it's like, I get it, Lance. Hey, bro, you came back. You from so many injuries. I mean, every time it was injury. You and Forrest Whitley were like battling for injuries on IL, and you came back. Hey, it's great. But now what we're seeing is that you probably didn't need to come back, and it's fine. It's okay. It's baseball. It's sports.
All I'm trying to say is I want these. I don't want to call them dumbasses because maybe they just don't know better. You can't be loyal to everything. Yeah. Like Golden State Warriors weren't loyal to Clay. They knew it was time to move on, and they weren't wrong about that. And that we've been in that situation many a time on this team, and we parted. Like Bregman just left. Nobody gives a shit now because Paredes is doing so well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what is this deal with Lance? I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I don't understand. Like,
do you think because he's so sickly? So you know how like families always have like that sickly ass kid, like the one that like gets babied more than everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Like, is he that guy?
That's what I feel like at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
like,
more
I
sense.
also feel like that Twitter incident where the people came at him, like we agreed that was like way too far, where they were like threats and all that. Like that's ridiculous. But so that kind of gave him some sympathy. But it's like from a strict baseball standpoint, dude, like I'm just done watching you. Like I don't want to watch you pitch. I don't want to see any games you pitch in. Like momentum's a big thing. And when you come out and just stank it up right from the rip, 35 pitches in the first, like it's like, yeah, bro, I'm just like,
but the thing about it is it pisses me off because it feels like if Lance starts a game bad, you almost have to concede the game.
Yeah, because
the alternative is what? Yank this fool out of the fucking game in the second inning and just tax the bullpen for one game. When you have a lead, sometimes you're like in the division that as big as we have one, you're willing to give up a game here or there. And that's what it is Lance is going out there shit in the bed in the first inning. Like he's one of the worst first inning pitchers I ever seen. And then you're just kind of over. Like this guy, I feel like I just wasted like 3 hours watching this.
Yeah. That's what it feels like. Like today's game has been a waste like of it. And from a series standpoint, it's like, okay, I got Fromber and Hunter. I can still win the series.
Let's just keep it a buck. Like you wanted to record this video because we were tired of giggling at what people were saying about him, because we were having more fun reading what people were saying about him than we were watching him pitch. This is not the way it's supposed to be.
Oh, I'm just gonna say, if they get rid of him, keep him. I don't care. I just don't want to see him no more. I'm done.
Well, you're gonna see him.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't care to see him pitch anymore. Like from a
for much longer.
Yeah.
For much longer.
Yeah, I need somebody to get healthy. I need some arms to get healthy first, and
I want Dana to make a trade.
Yeah. Well, it's July, so it's that time.
I want a trade, bro. Because if you stick a for sure, I mean, I guess there's no such thing as a for sure arm. But if you stick somebody in that lineup that gives you a shit ton of confidence, it's like, okay, yeah. I thought we were contenders before. We can play with anybody.
Let somebody come in and take his spot, and I'm pretty sure fans are gonna be like, Lance who?
Man, unless you bring that shit back up, you'll never hear about it. Yeah. I'm telling you, all that shit that you had started on Facebook today came because you backed them in a corner. Like, you can't tell me I'm wrong when my eyes tell me I'm right and the statistics verify it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say nobody gives a shit about your coffee. Nobody gives a shit about you as a person. And not to say that to be a dick, but like, I don't know you. I'm not accusing you of being a fucking woman beater or something, but you're just not a good baseball player, in my opinion.
From a baseball standpoint, I don't want to root for you, bro. I don't know. Astro fans, let us know in the comments. Are we being too harsh on Lance McCullers? Are we?
Hell no.
Do you agree that we need to take him out?
I guarantee you. Yeah. You should do a poll.
I would.
I guarantee you that you'll get more on our side than on the other side.
Yeah. Oh, I told you. The minute I said he was trash, everybody that defended him came and attacked me. But the minute I put the stats up, none of them were on the comments. But everybody that agreed was like, "Yeah, he sucks. Like the numbers prove it." Like,
and I hate to be the guy to say this, but I believe sports to be like the great equalizer in society. Like, it doesn't matter what you have or what you don't have, what skin color you are, or any of that bullshit. Like, it's a man against a man when it comes to competition. I would be willing to bet a bulk of the individuals who want to defend old Lancey boy are of his color. Probably older.
Yeah. I had two people tell me that they watched Nolan Ryan pitch in the Golden.
That's what pisses me off, is just them old people that be defending Lance, and you really can't be disrespectful when you're trying to disagree with them. So it's like, I don't want to have this conversation with you because I don't want to tell you that. I don't want to tell your old ass that you're fucking stupid. Like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, the guy literally told us, told me, because on the page, he was like, I watched Nolan Ryan pitch in the Dome. I know more than you. And I was like, I don't give a shit. Like, it's not an argument. Like, I don't.
If you do something wrong for 20 years, you're still wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was like, I see why you're very upset that Lance sucks, because you've been struggling more than my lifetime watching the Astros. But ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. Like, my Astro years are golden years. Like, we're a dynasty. Like, I'm chilling.
I don't feel bad about that because I seen some bad Astros. Actually, that's not true, because I grew up in the 90s, so I had good 90s teams. Yeah. They underachieved, but they were cool. And then the World Series 05. And Bertman, Beltran. Like, I had good teams, but that last Astros years really tested a motherfucker's patience. It was like 5 years they were like, man, thank God the Texans are doing good.
We were the Colorado Rockies. Couldn't buy a win. They gave those tickets out for free everywhere.
But in all fairness, I was still an Astros fan, and I was very much aware of the potential we had before we won in 17.
It was done the right way.
Well, evidently it wasn't, because we cheated, but that's neither he say, she say.
All right, well, I'm gonna drop a poll, see what people say, and then y'all comment y'all's reactions on here. All love, Houston. If you need to wake up, you can go get Lance McCullers coffee. But other than that, we are out of here. Later.